playing strange horticulture, but I'm eating pips for a moment. While we explore day 15. He said, "You've never seen the town like this. Everybody is scared." And then I have a letter. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there is only darkness now. So she wants sour bandy. So it has a tall stamen. So this could be it. Good. Let's label it. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Oh, great. Instead, I went deeper. As you do. I entered the mind of the creature. Oh. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out of the mind, and my mind went dark. I have not been feeling myself lately. So she's been having nightmares for a while in her character sheet. I wonder if anything would update me from that. Alden Gregory, my wife is 30 years. Uh-oh. That is the truth, as painful as it is up to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let it slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did. It is all I can think about. I understand the risk, but the price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to. Unfortunately... Oh. Well, I do have the elixir. That's scary. It will save her, but at what cost is what they're saying. Have her age. Live long and blessed lives. Let's see, is that one of them? I don't think so. Let's continue on. We'll explore when I'm done snacking. So she says my shop is delightful. She's only in town for a brief visit. And she wants some liver stone. Caution is advised when handling the plant due to the strong paralysis agents contained within them. It's a mushroom with pointed caps. This looks exactly like the picture, but it says... Strange, my fingertips feel slightly numb, so I'm mostly confident. Anymore. This is all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm afraid to hold back, but it wants to kill that. It wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. This is another big decision I think we have to make. And I never made it last time because I actually sided with that thing that they're all scared of. Sphere, also called Kempa, partly due to its unpleasant scent, dainty flowers out from a bed of thin leaves. So that's Widow's Woe, create fear, or Dead Man's Fingers, typically found in spores. At a glance it can appear, well, it has its name for a reason, such as strengthens resolve and sharpen the mind. So this is interesting. As the horticulturist, have a big choice right now to make her descend further into her fear or help ease her mind. A lot of people, last time I sided with the Denju, I'm pretty sure. I did not side with the sisters or the Jade Mask, so I actually want to see where this goes. So this will supposedly help out Carnivorous Tauren. I think there may be 3 sides I can take. There is... Did I ID Liverstone? I'm pretty sure I did. I can take the new scary thing side. I can take the weird cult people side. And there might be a side where I sabotage both of them. But I can't imagine that would go over well, because the normal detective and constable, I don't feel like they have a handle on things. The magic will win out in a magical way, as far as I am concerned, so... Getting close to the end, I don't know how many days, it might be 2 weeks or 3 weeks. There's been talk over the last few nights of a royal oak of a serving creature going around doing bad things. I used to enjoy walking the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. Oh! The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. I love how I'm getting, like, a national concern, and all I'm doing is selling flowers and mushrooms. The glowhorn, a forest or lantern pixie lamp, is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Let's see. Is the thing glowing that's a mushroom a glow horn? I don't think I ever ID'd this last time. I'm finally starting to ID some of the mushrooms that I had since the beginning. At least I think so. Okay, so it goes by the gray fire, and let's... Whoop. You want this, don't you? That's what I thought. We got Penny Bell. Now that we're at the end of the day, let's read the letter that I had. I was speaking to a woman from Armside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards. Well, we already did that. Sorry to disappoint. So we have these two. I'm still so disappointed in myself for not reading this. They give you the answers pretty blankly in front of you. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it goes at the edge of the wood. So it has a flag on it. I wonder if that's important. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dindru, the dread, it was death. Oh! Saturday. Well, of course, let's find the castle with the flag. What if one doesn't have a flag? One will have a flag. So there's definitely no castle in this bottom corner. But I want to get this out. It might be a small detail. Okay, I don't see one there. You know what? This Kirkhead Tower, that looks pretty realistic. Gleason Castle. Westland Castle. I'm trying to see if there's one with a flag. You know what? I don't... Maybe it likes this specific one down here. So let's see. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass. So, we know that there's mountains. Well, this is a tower. This isn't a castle. What if this is a castle? This is a castle. This is a castle. Like castle, this is... Oh goodness. I'm gonna think about it for a moment. Off the river. So, giving you the correct well, first our stake castle south. So it first has to be east of the castle, across the river. Where's the castle? that it first goes through a river. Oh goodness. My thought is saying here. But well, if we're looking at it to the east of the castle, so it would be this way. Across the river, that would be through here, through the mountain pass. That's the only thing. There's no mountain pass down here. So we're gonna rule out this. Let's check out this passel. So we immediately go into the woods. There's no mountains it will go through. So we're gonna... Oh, what about this castle? You know what? It might be this castle. To the east of the castle, across the river, and then the mountain pass. It grows at the edge of the wood, so it would be here. We didn't need a second to think about it. Honestly, I just play this game until I feel that kind of fried feeling in my brain. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of the crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me and I'm rewarded with a new find. Wait a second. You. Heart-shaped weaves. Swift snare? This may be swift snare. It moves fast for a plant. This is a very odd plant. Well, it doesn't say anything. It has noticeably heart-shaped petals. So I'm gonna put it beside Swift Snare. And let's see, well, let's look at Swift Snare and see what it says about it. Swift Snare. Ankle grabber, a never let go. Several names given to this plant may give a clue. A Swift Snare has small heart-shaped leaves. These are not small heart-shaped leaves. This plant looks and moves fast for a plant. It looks like it could grab someone. So I'm also going to put beside this Swift Snare. And we'll put this here so we can ponder on it. That one is more believable. I was hesitant about this being Swift Snare, but a moving plant with heart-shaped leaves. Okay, Veronica, what do you have for me? It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Didn't you say that last time? Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all of sakes you have been able to track down all the plants we need. Do we go here? No. We must act before it's too late. Go gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. The Great Oak? Maybe? No. I must go to the ritual site. Well, poo! Oh, it's in the Grisdale Forest. Why is my watering plants not working? Okay, there we go. Let's go to... of ritual importance was created near the Black Comb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dinju. Okay. So, was created... to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dinju. Oh, goodness, okay. So it's somewhere in this area. I am going to fast forward me looking through the areas to find where it is. So hold on. Okay, so looking into the details a little bit more, if you read this, south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dindru. So it's south of the Great Oak. So am I just bold enough to go one south? Oh my goodness. Well, that seems important. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Oh boy. Well, normally I would pause while I think about it. Something about the scary music and not being able to continue forward in my day. I can only imagine. So the first is a friend. And that was Fox something? Fox button? Okay. Oh, the nightcap, okay. I forgot last time. Oh, I can't actually use any of these. So let's see if I've ID'd what this is. I have not. Oh, goodness. You know what? We're going to go through this a separate way. So let me go through all the plants left and see if I can ID those. So a powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Is that one of my hints? Oh goodness, okay. Have the long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. We just got the plant that smells like strawberries. Oh goodness, did I not move it from down here? Where did you go, little plant? I didn't move it, did I? Well, there's actually a fast way we can find that out. This is... I've had this plant for so long, I just didn't use it. My memory is failing me. Okay, we're looking through and seeing if any of these plants... Did I... Oh, wait, I accidentally ID'd the wrong plant. I named it, Oh, I don't know. Thickly sweet. Somewhat pungent. I'm now upset with myself. Pine forest. It smells like a pine forest. You want to know something? I would be able to recognize it by how it looked, too. So allow me to look down here and see if I see a newer looking plant. I am rather frustrated in... Wait a second, did I not find that plant? Did I just... Oh, I wonder if I've just found the ID for it. Because this kind of looks similar. Like a strawberry dipped in honey. So this is probably... Umbrella. Okay, so we have that one. What is next? Bishop's Parasol. Well, do we even have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh no. We don't have all the ID pages. Well, we can do what we can. Bishop's Parasol. Mushroom, the gills on the underside, milky fluid. That can be consumed, treatment for stomach pains. Okay, so we've got this one ID'd. The next one, Butterdale, often found growing in clumps on valley sides, has been okay. Skin rashes, dark green leaves can be stewed. These flowers smell buttery to some people. Yeah, this is Butterdale. Okay, so we had that one. Carnivorous Taurin. Known as the North as Andrew Bain after unfortunate demise, he was caught and slowly eaten by a large one of these. Okay, so we're not gonna pretend we know this is a carnivorous. It would be so easy to figure out what it was if it wasn't, if its head showed. Butterdale carnivorous. The nightcap. This plant is known Wait a second, is this a mushroom? If ingested seeded will cause a slow agonizing. The plant's pleasant scent not dissimilar to pine needles. Wait, we saw one about pine needles. Reminds me of a pine forest. Okay. Okay, this is not a drill. This is Devil's Nightcap. This is the first one that is going in here. Let's take a look at the plants. The plants show that it seems two-toned in color, and it is recreating that, so we're gonna put that in there. I'm not confident, but we'll continue on with it. This is just a rapid... I've got to turn the music down in my ears. Okay, what's this? Evolvum. The scent produced is considered overpowering by some, but stimulates the senses, rejuvenating aching bones. Has many short, pretty leaves. So I am gonna go out on a limb and say... We're moving this over here. I want to see a clear list of my plants. This is probably... Evolum. The second comes to Ankle Grabber. So this one, I feel like that's the Ankle Grabber. It just looks like small hearts and they grab ankles. Third is the Fear Bringer. Wait. We didn't give her a plant. The Widow's Woe. Set to induce fear. So we do actually know what that plant is. So that is plant number 3. I'm glad I could recall that. Okay. Fourth is to lift a curse. The last is the Black Blood's reversed. Last to petal to secure Black Blood's reversed. Okay. So we know it will be a flower. The fourth to lift a curse. Okay. So let's continue on IDing, just so every plant has its moment. I might one day wait a while and play a different ending, but I also want to see what strange horticulture, strange antiques is like. Haverage. That is probably this blue flowers line. Okay. It said that to your beloved under the light of the full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. Okay, that does nothing about a curse. What am I doing? I should just go through and read them and see if it has to do anything about curses or reversing. So, Aguirre, when burned, incense, woody, physical, strengthening visions. So nothing about this one. Amberella, diseases, and prolonged life. Smells of strawberries. It's nothing about a curse though, or a reverse. Bishop's parasol. Treatment for stomach pains. Brimlock. Extreme cold. Butterdale. Skin rashes. Caballia. Fortune, if there's 7, find peace in afterlife. I'm curious, but I don't think that's it. Candlewood. Afflictions of the mind. I'm gonna look for one that specifically says curse. But Candlewood does stick out to me a little bit, so I am going to section that over here in my I'm gonna think about it category. And I think I've decided this isn't Swift Snare, so I'm moving it back here. And we're going to take away its label. Man of all afflictions of the mind. Known as the North as Americans caught. Okay, so this is. We're just here. Cauldry. Has applications in dark magic. Okay, so it has to do with dark magic, fourth to live occurs. So let us put that over here and think about it. Okay, so this opens locks. Balm against eye strain. Copper Caledonian. To lift a curse. This one is a curse, not a blessing, so maybe Copper Caledonian. We want to lift a curse though. Courage can be brewed. We don't want courage. Oh, wait, does it say in here for black blood often can be used, often fatal? Okay, so this doesn't get specific on that. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. We already used this one. So this is overdose. This is an antidote to dangerous miasma. That one is slightly curious to me. We're gonna put it in the maybe. Ember Soul, protected properties. Wait, hold up. A deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in painful death. It is the antidote. So we for sure want this one. Now we just need to find something to lift a curse. Ember Soul properties, deities in return for sanctuary. I'm gonna put in the maybe. Rejuvenate aching bones. Yeah, I'm at the part where I've ID'd them. Eyesight in the darkness of night. Severe fatigue. Boosting energy. Sleeping drought. Force Camp Free Fox button. Friendship. We want to lift a curse. Digestive troubles is Gandhi root. Gilded Dendra. It's last pedal to secure the reverse. So we don't actually want the Gilded Dendra, which is the one to cause it. So Glowhorn is light, Gray Sand Fire, Roaring Fire. It has many properties like dental hygiene and stomach distress. Okay, Haverage, we just ID'd that one. You both live long and blessed lives. But nothing about a curse. The Harlequin Blue doesn't sound right. Did I have... Okay, we're at the point where I do need to ID them. So this is memory loss. So Jacobsworth will take you to a plant you want to find. This is deterioration of memory, Lady of the Summer. Lark Shine. Afflictions of the Heart. Lemon Dandy. Okay, so we need to start IDing these ones. Lesser Meridoc. A single drop of strong smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. The round head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. So this one may also be Lesser Meridoc too. Isle of Neptune. I think it's this one. It's called Truth Say. The plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. It gives off a strong scent. Or is it this one? I suddenly lost an interest in IDing all of them. I'm just curious now. Long Veracund, sometimes called the Witch's Remedy, the Long Veracund is believed to lift curses. Okay, this is not a drill. We have found the last two. Where is L for long? What is this H doing here? Much better. In its alphabetical order. Now we can go to long. What? Wait, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Oh, this one's actually ID'd, so this one's next, and this is clearly the last one. I want to go through and see if I can ID the rest. So, made up of smaller yellow florets. I don't see anything else with the small plants that look like this. This is yellow florets. I don't feel strongly that we have this one. The sparsely petaled pale flowers. This is kind of sparsely petaled. This may be it. Isle of Neptune right here. So something else proves me otherwise. Long Veracon, we have that. Maiden Sorrow, Mary's Breath. I'm no longer going to look at them because I'm pretty confident. Penny Bell, cheat for their hallucinogenic properties, highly addictive. The Penny Bell. This looks like a bell. I bet it is the Penny Bell. The Brittle, rare plant, hard to find, is crushed to make dyes. Oh, where did you go? This one. This is Brittle. I know it. Spring wax cap. This is medicinal. And I think this is the spring wax cap. Oh, what about the mushroom with the spongy texture? We ended up IDing that, didn't we? Oh, goodness. The story on the dark red fruit should not be eaten. Okay, we have that one. Sunset. The snare. This is probably, yeah, the swift snare. The thumb. A fragrance in soaps and candles. I don't immediately see anything that alerts me. This is the closest. Dark blue flowers smell like rhubarb. Oh, is the one mushroom Farmer's Worry? Yeah, that's Farmer's Worry. I'm going to put you where you belong. I wonder if I've actually ID'd some of them and I never moved them down, but that is... You go right here, my little plant. And you can all go further over. I didn't realize you're taking up so much space. There we go, that's better. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. Red Albany Wren, Rental Gentilla, Sheep Snap, Shimmerlong, Solomon Scepter, Spring Wax Cap. Oh, we just did that one. Storian, we have that one. Swift Snare. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Twilight Lapetia. It has a take a root, the plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. So, what has a foul smell? Smells like rhubarb. And rather unpleasant scent. This is... I feel rather sure, not confident, this is Twilight Lapetia. Lapetia. The other leaves do not match that are without ID. Widow's Woe. We just put aside Widow's Woe. I want to make you purple. And I want to make you purple. And you're the last one to become purple. So these are my 5 plants right here. Well, these two do not have an ID. This one does not have an ID. Now I'm gonna group them by ID and no ID. So if I get any new I don't know if it'll continue on after this. So all of these I'm pretty sure I know what they are if they're needed. These ones I'm not. We don't have book pages for them. So we finally get to use this. I could have used this. But anyway, without further ado, the corpse's friend, a reminder. So the corpse's friend is the devil's nightcap. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Here's Swift Snare. Third is the fearbringer. That is Widow's Woe. The fourth is to lift a curse. That is Alfurium. And then the fifth, the Black Blood's reverse. That is the Long Veracund. Okay. Okay, I did all of that, and I just get the "you did a good job" noise. I want a cutscene. I don't know if there's cutscenes in this game, I don't think so. Well done, I'll take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? We have the right plans. I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. Oh, a loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Wait, should I have actually made her scared and want to help us instead of... The Dendru. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I'm here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... Arg! Okay. The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. She screams and she drops to her knee, clutching her head, but the blow seems to glance off once aside as it comes hurtling down the beast's the please claws. They go into the dirt instead of, well, you know. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Ruben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. I'm so glad I gave her the confident thing now, because she could hold it back for that second. I wonder what would have happened. You know what? We'll pause that. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and slowly advancing with strange, jerky movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who's clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There's an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? We got an achievement. Banished. Settled the ritual. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the disruption it caved? We did make a big difference. You know what? The second ending might have been if we... Oh... Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant as the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. My other time did not end happy because it took over. But the not the servant, the Dendru did, I think. I don't know if they're the same thing. It's been so long. They do not know the whole truth, of course, and that was Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. Oh, I promised Ruben that I would leave it to him to unravel the mess. She is his daughter after all. Okay. And as for myself, I'm back in the calm of the strange horticulture, of course, with Kitty's company. It's quieter around here, but I'm content that there were always more plants to learn about and discover. The sleeping Dindru, it is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for the dusty shelves. The end. Ending to Elderfinium. Curse is lifted, huh? Reuben Ward, the investigator. He's alive, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Alive. Verona Green, the occult scholar. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Unfortunately not alive. Bethany Coleman, the sister, was taken out by the servant. Alive. Faye Swift, the psychic. She has not dreamed of the servant since he performed the ritual. In hiding. Innes Alford, the cultist, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in the Rydal cave once again. Wounded Forrest Fair, the hunter. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. In hiding, Thea Ward, the woman in the jade mask. So that is the daughter of Reuben Ward. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it's unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Insane, Isidore Burbridge, the barrister. A shadow of his former self, he stays indoors muttering to the walls. So last time, he did not make it. She did not make it. And some of them did not make it. She lived, I'm pretty sure. Well, we have reached the end. We have reached the good end. We already did the credits earlier. $58 out of 77. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't need this anymore. Plants identified, 58. 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. So 2 of these, I used them. Oh, like this one I've used and it should have been ID'd. And spring wax cap, so this is accurate. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man in Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about if he owns a horseshoe inn on Main Street. Okay. Let's check that out. Horseshoe inn on Main Street. Ravenglass. Ravenglass, okay. What is this? Okay, so... I know for a fact it's not here. But let's start with the triangle. Well, let's start with Ravenglass. I'm met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who's delighted to have found willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the Monastery of Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of the wood. I remembered that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, and we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I stayed ever since. As I turned to leave, it's here. If you're about going, you'd better have this. The Elixir of the Black Veil. And that message. Okay. I wonder if this is telling me ID plans. Well, anyway, we'll get rid of that since we used it. And I don't know if there is even enough. So the triangle is some marking on the map. Oh, it's clearly here. So 2 to the right. And then up. And then down to 1, down 1. So it is down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be here. The sun is low in the sky. I'm tired after a long day. I have earned this reward. Oh. Oh, up, 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 up. So, what do you smell like? Sharp. It doesn't have a lot of leaves and it's weird and fuzzy, so Isles of Neptune. This is probably Isles of Neptune. And then this one was the weird little yellow one. Very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. No seed will grow that does not wither, no water will languish upon the river, no man will last forever hail. We all wear the blackened veil, elixir the black veil, leaf of the Storian, dark flower of the tomb, stench of the twilight. So we have Storian. Dark flower of the tomb. So is that like a... Is there anything that has tomb in it? Oh, the Twilight Lipecia. You know what? Let's try to make this. I was done, but I feel like I am going to get it. And then dark flower of the tomb. We're gonna look for something that says TOO. And if we don't have it, then we can't do that yet. I'm gonna be honest, I've probably looked over it, or I could easily look over it right now. Da 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 da. It also could be the scientific name. Thumb. What if it's like something like this? Well, what are you? They don't want to be found. Oh. So their hint is they left me here in Ravenglass. They were heading west, they could feel the sun. We crossed 2 rivers and followed the river for a while. So 1, 2, and then followed the river for the while. We're just gonna go. Sure enough, I found a plant here that I've never seen before. Okay, so I already found that plant. Okay, I will do this next time. This has been fun. It looks like there's still some things left to do, which is unusual. We'll have to figure out what that's like when my brain recovers. Thank you. Thank you.